So it's Skydio test day. Here it is. Came in yesterday. I got everything charged up. This is the cinematic package. Got the remote control, the beacon, which is what I'm going to run today. The drone, 3 batteries, spare props, all the good stuff. So we'll get this thing in the air and get over the gravel pit and test it out. Just syncing her up. So here it is taking off, and I have figured out that I obviously have the audio turned off on the machine. So anyway, it's taking off here using just the beacon, and it's trying to find me. So I did notice that high wire line there in the top of the picture. I'm glad it didn't hit that. Next time I won't take off under one of those. So here it is, it's found me. And on the beacon it's got the eyeball setting, just showing that it has visually found me. I moved it away from me, I moved it back in. I was trying to figure out how to get it higher. I still haven't quite figured that out yet. But anyway, so here we go. I'll take off and put the beacon in my pocket, and I'll take off, and the machine will actually then get some direction and follow me. Right now I've got it set out to the left hand side. So as I ride, the right hand side, as I ride off, it should stay up to the right and it should film me just like that. Really can't help but to keep looking for it and make sure it's tracking. You can see here, obstacle avoided via its camera around that tree. Me not even noticing that I'm not even on my track. So here I am getting back on track. You can see the trail there. Just stopping and adjusting some equipment here, and then yeah, get to riding. So let's watch it for a little bit, and you can really see how well this thing avoids obstacles and tracks me through all this brush. You see it get caught up a time or two, but it finds its way out. I did get off the bike once or twice to help it out a little bit, just by holding the beacon up in the air. I think a handlebar mount would help that a lot, but I mean, I really put it through its paces here. You can see it dodging through trees and doing its thing. Anyway, let's watch for a bit. So here's one of the times it got caught up in the trees. Just remember, nobody's flying this drone, it's flying itself. This is where I got off the bike, and I just walked back a little bit, wasn't too far, and I held the beacon up, and here she comes. It found me. So, you know, it flew out around the side here, and it's still set up on the right hand side. So I set it off to the left hand side by clicking across on the arrows, and over it goes to the left, and I put the beacon back in my pocket and jump back on the bike. But it's pretty mind-boggling how well it works. You'll see here where it got a little lost again. This is a pretty thick thicket of trees. Tried to go through there, then it comes around, it finds me again straight away, and away we go. So right here, I think if I'd probably just kept riding, I've gone downhill into a creek gully here, and I think maybe if I'd have kept riding it would have figured its way out of here a bit easier. But I stopped, and then I started again, and eventually picked up on me again, and away it went. You'll see it here, I've turned off the setting for the below 8 feet. It was recommended for it to track better, and boom, sure enough, it's about 2 feet off the ground right there, avoids those little sticks, comes in here and basically threads a needle and comes out the other side. It's just amazing. And here, not trusting it again, I just paused again to give it a moment to catch up. I don't know if I needed to. I guess with more testing I'll figure it out, but sure enough, it followed me. So right here, I stop and I put it in forward mode, 360 out in front of me. It's actually pretty good. You can see the drone nearly at all times. It's still flying backwards and forwards in front of you as you change direction, but it comes out pretty cool. Let's see what you think. So I'm back to the start here. Time to land this thing. Basically it's got a red square on the remote, and you press it and hold it and it counts down and lands the drone. It seems to be really easy to take off and land it in your hand. So I tried that method and it worked quite well. So overall I'm super impressed with it. I think once I get to trust it more and use it more, it'll work out a lot better and figure out the audio settings. Anyway, thanks for watching.